Where are the pressure points? What is this envelope that keeps us alive? What are we doing to it? What can we do to change our current behavior in ways that will pull back the pressure, keep the envelope intact? What can we do? We first need to know that we have a problem. And that's what I think this conference is about, identifying that we have a problem. We have an opportunity that no other generation ever could have because they didn't know what we know. We've learned more about the ocean since I was a kid than during all preceding history put together. Rachel Carson in 1951, when she published The Sea Around Us, did not know that there were mountain chains down the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Didn't know that there were limits to how many fish we could take out of the sea. She didn't know. Nobody knew. We thought it was okay to do what we did. Consume nature as if we could get away with it. But now, the resilience of those systems we understand is at risk. Just a personal perspective. A few weeks ago, one of the first things I did in this new year was to go out halfway across the Pacific, Midway Island, a place of some historic interest because of events during World War II, but as far as many of the seabirds that nest there, it's of much deeper historic interest because they've been nesting there for thousands of years. And I had an opportunity to meet this particular bird. This is Wisdom, an albatross, known to be at least 61 years old. At least 61. Because she was banded back in the 1950s, and then the band was replaced with a shiny new one, and they know exactly when that first band was put on, exactly when that second one, and she keeps coming back to the same place every year to lay one egg. And if that one doesn't make it for some reason, she has to wait another year, or sometimes two, before another egg appears. It takes 14 or 15 years for this species of albatross, the lace-on albatrosses, to mature, to get to the point where they find a mate and do what it takes to make more albatrosses. But it's amazing, these processes are going on with creatures that share space and time with us on the universe. Just more recently, I met some other albatrosses. In this case, the biggest albatross, the biggest seabird, the wandering albatross. I was crossing Drake's Passage on my way to Antarctica, where I had a chance to be for 10 days or so at sea and on land, looking and thinking about what are we doing to the climate.